Vikings training camp is in full swing, and today was the first practice open to the public. Northern News Now's Alexis Beckett is live at the camp in Eagan. Alexis, what has it been like today?
Well, Rob, for starters, it couldn't have been more of a perfect day for Skull Nation to come out and see the Vikings for the first time. And they got lucky because all of the practices leading up to today have been extremely hot. I mean, standing out here for 5 minutes and you're already drenched in sweat. But today it's sunny, 80, and enough breeze to keep you cool. And the Vikings fans made sure to soak up every single second of it. The facility opened up earlier today, and down in TCI Stadium, it was absolutely great. There was obstacle courses, flag football, and more to keep the kids entertained. Fans even had the opportunity to get autographs from players, coaches, and cheerleaders. Then at 2:15, it was time for the main event. Fans filled the bleachers to watch the purple and gold for the first time of the 2023-24 season. And I got to chat with some of Skull Nation, from the smallest of fans to maybe one of the biggest super fans.
Super excited. This is always the greatest time of year. I feel like this coming into the fall, into the season, it's the best time of year. It's always good to get out here and see the players on the field for the first time and get some new attire.
What's your previews for this season? What's it look like?
17-0.
Oh God. Oh God, 17-0. We like that.
Are you a big Vikings fan or a little Vikings fan?
Big.
And what is it like being here today?
Already got goosebumps, obviously. So pretty good. Weather's great.
Score.
Please Skull.
Go! Skull to the bowl, baby!
And it was so much fun getting to see everybody out here, from the kids' faces lighting up to see Justin Jefferson do what Justin Jefferson does, getting to see Kirk Cousins after his Netflix special, and that super fan that you guys saw, well, he does some pretty cool things for Vikings fans. I have more of that coming up tonight at 10, but for now I'll send it back to you, Rob, the real QB1.
All right, thanks, Alexis. And we'll have more from Alexis coming up at 10.